Welcome back everybody to some more BeamNG.Drive. Today we're going to be hopping back into some Cardurance. We have an interesting lineup of cars here. And yeah. We have the first two are modded cars. The one there at the end is the new car. Which I do quite enjoy that new car. But we're going to be starting out now with the super light. Get up to the line and away we go. These are all kind of medium lower versions of the car. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to give that a reset. I'm going to have to watch the jumps in this thing. Holy heck. But yeah. Oh, it's still a little fast. Oh no, burnout. This thing might be too light for me to control. But we'll have some fun with it at least. Yeah, it seems a bit bouncy. It handles jumps well enough. It's just that first one, it was a hard bump to the jump. Yeah, it doesn't seem to handle bumps that well. Oh, shut it down and let's get it flipped over. I don't see this thing lasting all that long if it's going to be flipping like that so much. One of the front fender balls are through the tire. I don't think that's exactly how it's supposed to work. And we are losing control here. But yeah, this thing definitely has a lot of power. And it's a little bit hard to control, especially on the dirt with how light it is. One second, I want to set something up quick. There we go, now we've got my steering wheel and pedals and everything set back up on the screen. Which of course I'm using a controller right now, but it'll kind of show my throttling and everything for trying to control this car. My word, this thing is bumpy, and the mud looks weird. After one of the updates, it looks very shiny. Yep, didn't think the car would like that very well, and we're back upside down, scraping off parts. But I mean, it's still doing better than I expected. Oh, we are pulling very hard to the left now. This thing is becoming increasingly difficult to control. Spinning out with freaking 20% throttle. Oh, I see why we're so canted now. It's one of the back wheels. I might have to slow this down to half speed just to be able to control this thing now. Because I'm having to be so light with the steering. The steering is so twitchy on this thing that I can't build up any speed. Let me just see if this helps any. Well, now we're in curves. Definitely going to need to slow it down when we go for this jump at least. And this jump may be... oh. It's going to be the end of it, because I've lost control. Yep. Rear drive shaft broken. It is now a super dead instead of a super light. Yeah, it's just, it got too hard to control once that tire got bent. And it was hard to control just to begin with, so... thinking it's definitely more of a track car, which... it's the super light, it's a track car. Let's get you to go away. And now this car, which, oops. That first one was super light. I will probably put the mods in the descriptions. This is a Gavril Vertex NA2. This is just medium-low version of it, and that's Blackpool Superlight, in case you want to just search it up. I know that in the game, since they added the in-game mod list thing, it's a lot easier just to do that than to use the links, but... yeah, this thing is interesting. It's got a bunch of different variants and just about everything you could think of. But I know some of them kind of act a bit funky. But it definitely feels like a heavier sedan. And the police variant looks amazing. Maybe I should have grabbed the police variant, although it's one of the ones that has weird gearing, but nonetheless, we're ooh, clunking something down in there. But nonetheless, we're flying through this course, and it's front-wheel drive, so we're more likely to get understeer than spin out like I was with the other car. And with it being heavier, it's a lot easier to stick it to the road. But it's kind of heavy enough that it does have a little bit more cornering issues, especially with the understeer. But I mean, it's still a nice car. It behaves about the way you'd expect it to. Ooh. I think we broke some glass. That was a really nice sound. Oh boy. Clunking about pretty hard here. This thing's actually... oh. I was saying it's handling it all pretty well, and now we've got the bumper underneath the car. Now we're having issues putting power down and getting traction because of that bumper. Let's hope we lose it on the jump here. As we fly past the super light. Did we lose the bumper? Come on. Ooh. That was a hard hit. Oh, that's hard as well. Oh, the bumper seems like it's connected through some invisible force. We should have lost it there though, so I think I'm going to do this car a favor. Oh wait, oh? Okay, the lights are on. Why are the lights on? How do I turn the lights off? Okie dokie, there we go. We broke the invisible thing holding that bumper on. Let's just leave it there. And it turned out when I was messing with my key bindings, getting stuff back the way I wanted it, I did not realize that the up on the controller was also for lights, so got that turned off. I wonder what if down does anything besides slow it down. I'd have to check that out, but for now, ooh, it is getting a bit more poorly, especially after those jumps. Our front end's starting to drag a bit and our tires are pulling different ways, but I mean, for a front-wheel drive car, it's not doing terribly. Normally front-wheel drive cars, with it putting the power to those wheels, they tend to go to crap pretty quickly, although I think I just messed up more on the right side with that pothole. Ooh. Broke more glass there, looks like. Oh, we actually still have our driver's window. Our driver's window, the sunroof, I think. Yep. There's a slight reflection off of it. And the front windshield is all we've got left for windows, although the front windshield is very beat up. And I've idioted. That's my bad, car. I'm sorry. I severely crippled it by being stupid and messing with cameras. But it's still going, so... yeah, that's completely my bad, but I should give it another run through. But it's still part of it. It's not only... oh... not only testing the cars, but my skills at driving them. So, if, as the driver, I'm stupid and start looking around, it's just part of it. Oh, that hurts. Yeah. I think the biggest thing now holding us back, besides our one tire being pointed completely the wrong direction from the crash, though, is we are dragging hard underneath, which was going to happen anyway. I think that's the main thing making us slow. Because all that bump into the barriers there really did was mess up that front right tire a bit more and crumple up the hood and such. Yeah, I'm going to have a lot less speed on this jump this time. As we pass the super light yet again, our piston rings are damaged. My tires are bobbling around weirdly. Coolant's overheating. Head gasket gone, so we're nearing the end for this car. Ooh. And wherever it lies is where we'll leave it. Hopefully it doesn't die in the middle of the chicane. That would give us some issues for Cherry or whatever it's called. I already forgot. No, it's still chugging along somehow. Clipping every little bump as it goes, but seems a lot more durable than I was thinking it was going to be. Huh. Who knew? Ooh. Yeah, the front right tire's looking pretty bad now. Dragging something under there. Oh, turn left. Come on. Oh. That tire pulling to the right is really making some stuff difficult here. Oh boy. Yeah, made it over those, but yeah, everything is dragging under here. And I'm driving them off the course because I thought the turn started sooner. Apparently I cannot look at the car and drive. At least not right now. It's been a bit too long since I really played this game a lot. It'll just take a little getting used to again. But the fact that this thing is still going is amazing me. I don't know how the engine hasn't blown yet. Or with how the tires turn that... Oh! There we go. Our left front tire is kind of turned in on itself there. Oh boy. That's not looking healthy the way that left front tire is bouncing around. Oh. There we go. Got it unstuck again. Come on, car. You should be able to make it out of this mud. You've made it through thus far. I'll give you a little bit of a helping hand, though. There we go. Oh wait, I thought we had lost our rear windshield. Or window. We haven't. Huh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I think that might be the end of this thing. Oh, come on. Yep. Okay, it's dead in the water here. Right front's no longer on the ground from that set of hit on the rocks, so it is now immobile. I mean, with how far that front end has bent down. Wait. Oh, how do I zoom in and out? I don't have zoom in and out set up on my keyboard for some reason. No, on my keyboard on... There we go, on my controller. Yeah, that engine is tilted down. I think we're looking at the top of the engine here. That's how much it was hitting on the front end. But, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, it'll stay here, but it's dead. Just lost the view of the damage, but we shall move on to the Tortugak. It's like a medium version of the Tortugak of... I forgot the name of this car. The Charrier FCV. We're gonna head out with it now. Oh boy. First jump gave it some air. Yeah, there's a more pedestrian version of the kind of like highway version of it, and then this is, I think it's called the Vivas, but this Tortugak is an all-wheel drive kind of crossover version of it, and we just narrowly missed taking our wheel off there. Yeah, this is supposed to be more, a little bit more off-roady than the Vivas. We are going to have an issue down the road here, though, with where that other car died. Well, this car is the car that I think has the best chances, so thus why it's going last. But our friend is starting to get real low already. Suspension might not be able to handle these big hits. Yeah, our front left suspension is most definitely dead now. This might go out the soonest, actually. Well, it'll probably make it past the super light, but it might go out sooner than I predicted. Oh boy. It's weird, a little bit of angling up there on the roof, but yeah. I think trying to dodge the other car caused some issues for us, but ooh. This thing might be dead now. Oh, it's still got power to it, it's just no steering on. Oh, now it doesn't have power either. Oh, yeah, this just goes... Oh, it's dead now. This just goes to show that sometimes something with more off-roady clearance or such is not always the best. But oh, you can stop that car, okay. But since these went a bit quick, I'm going to grab one more vehicle to throw around the track, and I will see you with it. Okay, this is the Tortugak Vivas, which is a front-wheel drive, more sport version of it. You see it's got the much larger sunroof. It's meant more for just street driving. But, you'll notice when we get around the track that I hit the wrong button yet again and accidentally replaced the Tortugak with this. But it was off to the side, not really in the road, so it doesn't really matter, and we're about to roll over if we're not careful here. The car just decided it wanted to go left. I had no real options. But yeah, the street suspension is definitely throwing us around a bit. Ooh. see if we can get rid of this bumper. No, I'm going to give it the same help gave the other car. There we go. And away we go again. Dragging our bumper behind us like tin cans. There we go. Now, I'm going to do a different tactic here. Yep, try and brush that out of the way a little bit for our next time around. We've got something else we're dragging along with us. I would like to get... There we go, get rid of it. Ooh. Pothole we hit there. This thing's steering is starting to go a bit too, as well as its suspension, but it is handling better than the Torgak, probably because we didn't take that jump like a maniac. Or take those rocks like a maniac. But we had to get past it somehow, and this one I just went for the brush it out of the way, but... Oh boy. Well, we didn't roll it like I thought we were going to. Let's get it back going again. We have now done better than the Torgak, which really surprises me. And I've overcooked it. Oh. Thankfully, it only did cosmetic damage. Ooh boy. We're starting to catch... Oh. We're about to lose it now. That left front has lost connection to everything except for its drive. We'll keep going on it as far as we can, though. The brake has faded on it. Turn. You gotta make the turn! That left front wheel is making it really hard to drive this. Okay, stop pulling us left. Or right, I mean, whatever. Pretty much having to steer full left just to go straight. Come on, Vase. You can do it. I'll have to check to make sure, but I think that the other car, I can't remember it, but the one that we're coming up on, it only made it one full lap. Oh, we lost a rear bumper over here. I hadn't even noticed. I think we made it one full lap and then died up here, so this thing could do better than it. Its turbocharger is overheating, and we are unable to go left. Coolant's overheating. We nudged that thing again, but we're still charging ahead. Ugh. Oh, Fright Run axle broke, actually, so that's the end of this thing. It's starting to artifact on the front there from all the hits. But yeah, this thing, I think, actually did the best out of all the cars, which, a little bit surprised there. But since I was talking about it earlier, this is the police version of the Vertex. This is the V8 version. Normal version works fine, but doesn't have as much power. This version, holy heck, it's been fixed. Last time I used this version of the car, first gear was Oh, first gear is still a bit long. I just wanted to show it to you and crash it here. It is quite a nice looking police car. I just wish that they didn't have the BeamNG sign on it. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day.